Hello, my name is Katrina Potter, and today I will present my photo story on the reading strategy Think Aloud. Let's start with a definition. Think alouds are when a teacher models the thought processes a reader uses as he or she reads. By using the Think Aloud strategy, teachers make the invisible mental processes visible to their students. Students are able to observe fluent reading when a teacher does a Think Aloud. Teachers are able to model reading with expression by reading aloud to their students. A teacher can do many things during a Think Aloud to help his or her students. During a Think Aloud, a teacher may draw on background knowledge while reading. Background knowledge may be related to one's own life, the surrounding community and world, or even previous books and passages read. Another way to utilize the Think Aloud strategy is with context clues. When teachers read aloud, they stop at a difficult word and do a Think Aloud to show students how they use context clues to figure out its meaning. When the context provides enough information, teachers use the information and continue reading. A third way to use Think Aloud strategy is to make predictions. Making predictions is particularly useful when working with younger readers and students with a limited English proficiency. A great way to make predictions is by conducting a picture walk through a book before reading the book. Predictions are made when looking at the cover, the title, and the pictures of the book. By making predictions based on the pictures, students become interested in discovering the actual plot. A final function of the Think Aloud is visualizing the text, which causes the text to come alive. Visualizing the text is especially useful when reading a book without illustrations. The reading comprehension strategy called RAP can be easily used during a Think Aloud. The first step of the approach, the R in the acronym, is to read the text. The second step, the A in the acronym, is to ask yourself questions about the main idea and details. The final step, P in the acronym, is to put the text in your own words. When putting the passage in your own words, it is important to change as many of the words as possible. RAP is a helpful strategy for students to use on their own, so it is essential that teachers model the skill through Think Aloud. It is helpful for students to learn how to do their own Think Aloud when reading independently. As students think aloud, they respond to the text, including big ideas, ask self-questions, make connections, and figure out how to solve problems that arise. This procedure is valuable because students learn to be more active readers. Teachers can assess their students' abilities to apply comprehension strategies by having them think aloud and share their thinking as they read a passage. Students usually think aloud orally, but they can also write their thoughts on small post-it notes that they place beside sections of text they had a thought about. Now that we have covered what a Think Aloud is and the various ways to implement a Think Aloud, let's review. A Think Aloud is basically, as the name implies, thinking aloud as you read a book. During a Think Aloud, teachers can draw on background knowledge, use context clues to figure out the meaning of a difficult word, make predictions, and visualize the text. Think Alouds are essential in the classroom, and I hope you have learned how to use them well. Thanks for watching my photo story on the reading strategy Think Aloud.